Welcome to Mr. Bacon Pants Plays Games. Today we are playing Everdell. Everdell is a game, or the digital version of the game is produced by Direwolf Games. They've made the Great Root, which is another game with really cute animals, and this has really cute animals as well. And they also made Fox in the Forest. Both of those we've highlighted on the channel, and they made a couple other games as well that we played, but those are the two that I remember. They kind of relate to this game because they're about animals. So Everdell is a board game that's kind of been on my radar for quite some time. It's kind of like a tableau builder, engine builder, worker placement game, and it also has a nice look in the artwork and things like that. And Direwolf has done a decent job translating that artwork into a digital format, but you can kind of tell that this might not have all of the polish that the game Root has, but Direwolf Games, they make games over the top, like they just put over the top polish. So even a game that I feel might not have as much as their other games, still have more than probably 80% of the digital board games out there. So still a great game, still looks great, has great music. I turned it off because of copyright. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the review, shall we? So it has a really decent tutorial that does a good job walking you through the game. I think the last module of the tutorial is one of the ones where it's like, hey, we taught you enough, figure it out on your own, which I think is kind of cool. And it kind of gets you like, it gets you started on a path, and then it's like up to you to finish it. It does have online play, which is great, and we will be kind of highlighting that and going through that in a different video. This video is really just going to focus on, what you get when you buy this game for local play, and it is out on iOS, Android, and Steam. So local play gives you quite a bit. So we have these like single player challenges, and if you look into that, this kind of gives you different challenge modes where they change the rules as you kind of go through. The first one is a very simple change where you start in the spring instead of the winter. But yeah, like Root has this as well, and it seems like this is something that isn't a lot of their games. They kind of add these challenge modes that will change the rules and kind of give you something to do on your own. But this is what surprised me. Not only does it have the challenge mode, your standard solo play and pass and play, they also have the solo mode as well, like the single player solo mode, where you're playing against this rat, and I guess you're just trying to do a high score. I haven't checked this out yet. I'm probably going to do a series on this, or at least where I start it, just so we can all kind of check it out and see what this is. But yeah, that was really surprising to me, that most games, when they come out, when the digital format, they don't also pull in the solo mode, because you can play against bots, so why do you need a solo mode? But I guess the solo mode for Everdell was like well received, and so they put it into the game, which is kind of neat. So I think, for this first video, to kind of show you how this game plays, I'm just going to do a standard solo play, and then we'll kind of go from there. And real quick, we'll just touch on the settings, all the basic settings. We got gameplay. You can turn it on if you want the gameplay warnings on. You'll see what I mean when I play, what those warnings could be, and if they annoy you, turn them off. You got your video settings and your audio setting, and then there's the music that I turned off. One thing I love about Direwolf is they always, or at least almost always, put the rules somewhere in the settings, and you can get to this anywhere in the game. So I love that, so I can reference it and see what I am doing wrong. All right, so let's go ahead and click back, and let's go into a solo. We're going to do a two-player game just because I think it might be a little bit quicker, and I don't want these videos to be that long. We're going to do hard AI, and we'll go ahead and click create game. One thing that kind of bugs me before I start this game is that you can't change the animal you are. So during the tutorial, you're a squirrel. And then when you get into the game, when you're setting up like the game for yourself, like a solo game, you can only be the mice. Like, I want to be able to pick my animal. So anyway, let's go ahead and create game. That might be coming down the road, though. Who knows? They do update their games. But if you don't like mice, you're out of luck. Oh no, it's random. What? Yeah, literally, I played this game solo several times, and I was always the mouse. And right now, the game, yeah, you're waving at me because you're calling me a liar. Okay, so apparently it's random. So I have no idea what animals you can be. The only animals that I've been while playing this game was during the tutorial, I was this guy. And then during my solo plays, I was the mouse. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. So, yeah, this is a worker placement game. This is where you're building your tableau. These are like the basic worker spaces. Every space with a circle could only be filled once. Half circles, you can put as many people there as you want. You can interact with other people's tableaus if they have buildings there, because you can also build buildings. And then, yeah, if this game can't get complicated enough, we have this here, and these are all events. So these are going to give you victory points. So if you have, 3 of these types of buildings, which are, I think, governance buildings, you get 3 victory points, but only one person can grab these events. So you're kind of racing to get these. And then these are kind of more powerful events, and these change game to game. So every game, these are a little bit different, but they give you different points based on, different things. So like this one's like 3 victory points for each harvest or gather a pair in your city. Don't really care about that. I don't have a lot of that in my starting hand. And then this one is for each critter beneath this event. Peddler, monk, and dungeon. What's the peddler? Oh, so every berry and stick you get 1. Every resin and stone you get 2. Okay. All right, so yeah, so these are the common cards. This is like they're in everyone's hand, and then this one is just in your hand. Now cards do chain together, so if I build the inn, I can build the innkeeper for free. But to do that, I'm going to need 2 wood and a resin. So on the side of the card here is the cost. This is the victory points at the end of the game. This is a building, so I could play a critter. I could play something there, or play a person there, and then play a critter construction from the meadow. This is the meadow for 3 less. All right, so I'm going to need some resin and wood. Stone is actually one of the hardest materials to get. And I think it might be kind of cool to just get more cards early in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do this, get the stone. And you can only have up to 8. So now if I do anything that draws me cards, I will draw no more. Okay, so I got 1 more worker here at the beginning of the game in the winter. And then in the spring, I'll get another worker. This game is so cool. It's so deep. Okay, so I got to get some resin, and I want to get some sticks. I kind of want to set up building that in. All right, so let's get the 2 resin spot. And looks like they already built something. Oh, they built the clock tower. Is that something that we need up here? No. Okay. Prepare for the next season. So right now, this is another cool thing about this game, is that we don't all have to go to the different seasons at the same time. If I had more things to do, I wouldn't have to go to spring right now. I could like play cards and all that stuff. You do one thing on your turn. So it's like play a card, place a worker, or whatever. So there is times where like, you have to kind of watch and see like where they're at. Because depending on where they're at, certain things will open up, like this will open up based on the season. So I could build a production card. So the green cards, the little green seed sapling, when you prepare for the next season, you can basically trigger these production buildings. I could gain a resin, which is kind of nice. I do feel like I still want to go into stick mode. So let's buy plenty of resources here. And then I think, so the one thing I love about the innkeeper and I love about this card is that it lets you play things cheaper. So I'm definitely going to do that. Ooh, and the teacher. I think we need the teacher. Do we need the teacher? No, we don't. Why did I think we need the teacher? Okay, so now I have a paw. So if I get 3 paws, so I got to play 3 critters. Or the paws mean... Let's go ahead and look at the rules. Um, there's the seasons, playing cards, and then yeah, each icon. So we got traveler cards, we got production, destinations, and governance and prosperity. Okay, great. So yeah, see the little link icon? Boom, chain that together. I want to play it for free. And what's also cool is that now the innkeeper is occupying this building. And I don't think it counts as one of the 15 cards that you can have in your tableau now. Because he's like living in the inn. Oh, my mouse is settled on a card. Okay. Yeah, the little flowers symbol, they give you points at the end of the game. So they're always kind of good to have. Getting wood would be kind of nice. And the reason for that is there is this one. Yeah, this one here. I'm trying to think, which one should I do? Harvest or gather in the city? I do have a harvester. But I'll need the doctor and this postal pigeon. For each harvester, gather a pair in the city. And then I could just start like cycling through and just going nuts. I don't know. Alright, so I don't have a critter or construction, I guess. I do have a critter right there. Why can't I like drop a guy there? Oh, I could. It's just not highlighted for some reason. I don't... Game one if paired with a gatherer. Yeah, I don't have a gatherer right now. This game is so deep. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to play... I guess getting the 2 wood would be nice, but I don't really want to waste that stone. Stone are so hard to get. I also want to kind of get rid of some cards. So I could do the Haven. The Haven lets me kind of discard cards and get goods. And it's every 2 cards discarded. Oh, the dungeon is something that we need, though, to get one of these. And I could get a monk. Alright, so maybe I'll work towards the dungeon. When playing a construction or critter, you may place a critter from your city face down beneath this dungeon to decrease the cost by 3. And then that would play nicely with this one for each prisoner in your dungeon. Oh my god. But I mean, I could get some points there. Alright, let's do it. Let's do the dungeon strategy. So I want it. Where is my dungeon? I had it right there. Okay, so I have the resin. I just need another stone. I could just do the single stone, but I think I'll do this, even though I'm only going to get 1 card out of it, just to block the opponent from getting that. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm going to start speeding up here a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do the dungeon. Now, is it when I play? Is it when I play? When playing a construction or critter, you may place a critter from your city. So it's, I have to already have it in my tableau, and then I have to put it in there. That is wild. When playing a construction... Okay, so it's not when I play this. It's when I play... Okay, so let's do it. Alright, so now... Is it critter or critter? Okay. So I could throw the shepherd down there, grab the... Now... What's the order of operation? Oh, the post office is a good one. I think the post office is something we could use up here, too. Oh, not really, but we could use it to get the pigeon out. What should we do now? I think I'm going to do... Not that. Oh, I guess I could have played that here. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to play the shepherd. All right, it's... All right, so I'm going to play that. And then... Oh, yeah, from the meadow. And then I got a shepherd here. Where do I do the school? I do have the... There's a teacher. Do I have a lot of common critters? No. But I could get some common critters. Let's do it. Okay, so there's the teacher. Draws you keep one and give one to the other opponent. So that kind of works. So we'll do that. Confirm. Huh. When playing a construction or critter, you may place the critter from your city face down beneath this dungeon to decrease the cost by 3. How do I do that? Okay, so see how I have no more workers, but I can still do stuff. So I still get to do stuff. Oh, there's the gatherer. There's the harvester. But I'm not anywhere close to getting that. But they are common, so they would go with my school. How am I going to play that, though? I guess I could throw the teacher in the dungeon. Yeah, okay. So I think I'll throw the teacher in the dungeon. She is a common, but she's going in the dungeon. That seems so wrong to me. Okay, so now that means that... Okay, so that means that that one slot is full, and if I have the ranger, the second slot gets full. So I'm only going to get 3 points from that if I get that. Okay, and then... So I have a gatherer. So now I can play my harvester with my innkeeper. Oh, look at that pair. Look at that pair. That's a cute little pair. All right, so now all I can do is prepare for the next season. So go ahead and click that. Now we're going to go into fall. We have 4 people. So now during fall, I get to draw 1 card. So what shall we do? It would be cool if I could somehow... gain 1 thing paired with a gatherer, and you have at least 1 farm in the city, in your city. So I guess I could grab a farm. Oh, there's another dungeon. What do I need? I need the monk. Like, where is the monk? Alright, so if I get resin and sticks. Oh, he took all the good spots. Alright, what do I have? I have critter. Man, I need to start focusing. I need to start getting these. So I need to play... Is there 1 for playing production? Yeah, 4. So I got 1, 2. Oh yeah, I've gotten a lot of points from the architect before. All right, so I think I'll do sticks. No, resin. There's other options to get sticks. I feel like this is a waste. Really shouldn't be doing this. Let's throw the farm down. See, they have way more points than me. I could throw a gatherer down for free. Man, what do I need to do? I need everything. This one I'm close to getting for each. Yeah, so if I find a monk. So I feel like I just need to, like, cycle cards. So I can discard 3 cards, yeah, okay. I have 2 workers, so I'm going to do this. Don't really need to shepherd. Don't really need this. I'm not going to... it gets me 2 points, but there's my chapel. Can I... Oh, it's only up to 3, so I think I'll take these. And then I think I'm going to do... Stone, stone. I think I'm going to do 3 stones. Confirm. Okay, so now I want something that gives me cards. Draw 2 from the meadow and play 1 for 1 less. That's not really going to help me. Okay, I guess I'll get a victory point and 2 cards. And just hope. Oh, I got the postal pigeon. But no doctor. Oh, but I could play the architect for free. Okay, so now I'm up to 23 points. Alright, yeah, I mean, this game is so cute, but, like, it is so deep. And I hope I'm kind of portraying that well. I know this video is probably not as exciting, because, like, when you know, the games that I don't have a deep understanding on, it's kind of hard for me to talk and be interesting and funny while I'm playing. So I do apologize. I think the next time I play this, these videos will just keep getting better. So if you do like this game, please like and subscribe. Let me know that you want this game to continue. So I could play the Gatherer for free, so I have that in my back pocket. It would be nice if I could get something good here. I still could get some of these events. It doesn't look like the computer had a good time trying to get those either. So I could drop down, you know, maybe... So we got the Gatherer. So I could throw that down. I don't think I have access. So I have 1, 2, that would be 3. But I don't have access for more. I think this is the last round. So let's see, what else can I get? Do I have... Oh, I do have 2 of those. So if I can buy another book, so I could buy the clock. Oh, but I don't have a worker to place there anyway, so what do I care? Alright, never mind. So I think I could just play this for free. And at least get the 2 points from it. Okay, and then I could play the theater and get 3 points. And I don't have a lot of uniques, do I? I have 1 unique. So this would give me, yeah, 1 point. So 4 points. This would just give me 2. This would give me place 1 on this chapel when you draw. Okay, no. Oh, there's the postal pigeon. Ugh. Alright, so I got the postal pigeon. Gives me 0. So I think the theater would be probably the best bet. Now, I know I am getting some points from this guy and stone. So it would basically, I would lose points, but I would gain... I would lose 1 point, 2 points, but gain a net of 4? Ooh, actually, I could only lose 1. Yes. Huh? Oh, okay, so I get a discount. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, so I only lose 1 point off of the architect. So where am I at? Oh, I'm at 28. I'm still losing. Oh, there's a harvester. So I have the gatherer, and now I have the harvester. So that is going to be a good combo. Stone. Right, okay. And then that, with my schoolhouse. Boom, 4. All right, now I think I'm done. I got 35 points. I think I'm going to lose by 2, unfortunately. Right? Do we play winter? Oh, we do play winter. I thought winter was, or fall was the last one. So okay, so we're in the winter. Choose a production to activate. So we'll do this one. Can I do this one? Yeah. And we'll grab another stone. And we will grab a resin. Okay, so we're still in that. I thought it was 4 rounds, but we go, okay. What do we do? What do we do? We need cards. And I do have the ability to maybe grab one of these. Like I have the postal pigeon. I just need the doctor or I need the monk. I do know. Oh, yes. If I could play this dude. Draw 3 cards. None of them are what I want. Draw 1. Do. What's this one? I could gain some resin, which kind of goes well with. But I also want to make sure I don't lose out on cards. I could just throw here and get 2 more cards. Yeah, let's do it. We have 6 mice or 6 squirrels. And still nothing that I want. Dang. Okay. Do they have anything worth playing on? No. Okay. I just need a monk. It's all I want is a monk. All right. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. We got the resin factory. Do I have anything that lets me... I guess the postal pigeon. Reveal 2 cards. You may play 1 worth of 350 points discarded. So yeah, maybe we'll get some berries and try to get that going. I can't believe I'm low on berries right now. Berries are like usually so easy to get. Oh, wait. I can't get one of those, but can I get close? If I build this resin farm, next turn I would be able to get that one. Yes, that one. Okay, so let's do it. Let's build the resin farm. We're going to grab this spot up here. So we got 4 points from that. We're still neck and neck, 39 to 39. Oh, they built the architect as well. All right. I think I want to try to play the pigeon, but I need berries. So I think I'll do a berry and a card. Still no monk. Okay, so I think my best bet would be the harvester. And then I'll grab some berries and get rid of some of these cards I don't want. All right, so shopkeeper. Wait a minute, cancel. How many farms do I have? Does this count as a farm? No. Okay, so I only have 1 farm, which is somewhere here. 1 farm. All right, let's go back. Go back to the haven. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I already played the postal pigeon at full cost. Chapel, don't really want that. Oh, there's the postal pigeon. I'm trying to play the postal pigeon. Cancel. 2 resin and a stick. All right, I got it. Boom, boom. Get rid of this. Sorry, you're out of here. Confirm. And then we'll get a couple sticks, some resin, and no stone. And we'll get some berries. Is that good? Does that feel good? That feels good. Confirm. Okay, so now I messed up. It's okay. It's not really that okay. I now want to play the post office, which means I need to get resin, and I totally messed that up. But it's fine. More resin just means more goodness for me. So now we'll play the post office. And then we'll play the pigeon. So we'll confirm. Choose a card to play for free. Okay, so I guess I'll use my crane. And then I could draw up to my hand limit and then just hope that I get the card that I want. Oh no, I can't place it there. Oh, because I need to give him 2 cards? Dang it. I knew that was too good to be true. Yep, can't get any of those. The computer didn't get any of those either. 47, 47. So, what would give me the most? I guess. I could play the fairgrounds and draw 2 cards. Let's discount the stone. Dang it. Still no. Oh, could I play another school? I can't. So maybe I go here and discard the 2 cards with 2 victory points. So now I'm up to 50. And then I might as well... No, because that would... No, yeah, that's fine because this guy, one of these people, give me points for the extra stone. And yeah, so this just costs berries and gives me 1 more extra point. So yeah, I'll do that. So now I'm at 52. Did I beat the hard AI? Holy cow, squirrel beats mouse. Look at that. That is crazy. So, yeah, that's how you play this game. And I won for some crazy off-the-wall reason there. So, yeah, I have, you know, some extra resources. You get points for remaining resources. But really, which is interesting because every other time I've played this game, the events that you claim are, like, really important. And in this game, like, the AI and me only really got 1, and it was, like, the basic ones, not even, like, these specialty ones, which is really weird to me that the computer didn't get one of these. But you know what? The cards that I needed didn't come out. I had, like, the dungeon, and I was looking for the monk. I had postal pigeon, but, like, no doctor. Let's go back. You know, I had, you know, the courthouse did come up, but, you know, and I could have played the ranger, like, with the dungeon, so that these two could have, like, you know, really piggybacked on each other. You know, the general store and the peddler. I mean, some of these cards I just did not see. And again, and I guess this is a 2-player game. The other games that I played solo were 3-player. And I think with the 3-player game, you know, the meta's changing more often and more cards are kind of coming out. So, like, it's a little bit easier to get these events when the cards are kind of churning out a little bit quicker. Plus, these here kind of change game to game. These, like, inner actions. And I think the last couple of games, there was ones that kind of helped you cycle through the deck, and this one didn't really have that. So anyway, I mean, 52 to 47, pretty awesome. I'm glad I finally beat the hard AI. You got to see it here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is a pretty fun game. I really do enjoy it quite a bit. Like I said, the physical game has been on my radar for quite some time, so it's been really nice to be able to play this. It definitely means that I want to buy that physical game even more now, since I've seen how enjoyable this is, especially seeing how this game, there's a lot of information that needs to be on the screen, so much so where I'm kind of scrolling back and forth. I'm playing the Steam version. I could not imagine this game being very easy to play on an iPhone. So I would say if you're going to buy this game for the digital experience, you want to buy the computer version, or if you have an iPad, buy it for the iPad or a tablet if you're on Android. Because yes, they've done a great job on this game, but it's not optimized for phones at all. If you go to the app stores and look at the screenshots, you'll see that. Everything's super tiny and small. But the game is such an enjoyable experience that I think that I would probably, in a pinch, play it on my phone, no problem. I think this is a really great digital adaptation. Not as much polish as other Direwolf games are, but even saying that, it's more polished than most other digital board game adaptations. So really great music, even though you can't hear it. You know, I love the rule book. It's there when you need it. online play. I'll be checking that out in the next video. And if you are still watching, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Everdell content. I will see you next time.